Hey, what's going on? It's Boss Britt, the most lit.
What's up? It's your girl DJ eXeL.
And this is
the No Homo Show.
Where everything we talk about
it's homo as
gay. Salute, bitch.
Y'all, guess what? Get your thing.
Oh, my fault.
I ain't go all the way out the way for this for nothing.
Okay, bitch.
Y'all, it's our 100th episode.
Hey! It's a fiesta once again with my Puerto Rican friend.
Hey,
I don't know how that got on you over there. I'm so sorry.
Hey, you got the surprise.
Hey.
You got, all right, y'all. The surprise out the box, y'all. We got a special guest in the building.
Okay. The perfect guest for 100 episodes.
Yo, but before we bring you on, because we had to show you, because we ain't gonna miss. Y'all not gonna miss this.
That was nice confetti though. I thought it was gonna be
you got something
that's
new.
The good shit,
yeah.
Bitch.
All right.
Hey, y'all, hold on, because Atlanta Black Pride Weekend is coming up, and y'all have to be at Pure Energy Pride.
Y'all, it's the biggest Black Pride in the United States.
Not even gonna hold y'all. Listen, and we got 2 major headliners this year.
Yo, we got a lot of special guests, but can we tell them the first one?
Can we tell them?
Yeah, y'all.
I want you to try me. I want you to try me.
Don't try
me right now.
Y'all know who officially just came out the closet.
The one and only.
We're gonna have Dage Loaf at Atlanta Black Pride Weekend. Yo, she be fly.
Hey,
what you think she
dress
gonna wear?
Down. I don't know, but I'm probably gonna want to wear it after her. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we got Dage Loaf in the motherfucking building.
Who else we got? Y'all wouldn't believe it.
Y'all wouldn't believe this one.
Who else we got?
She's the girl's girl, okay?
Okay.
Baby, this is, it's your girl. We got Kiki Palmer.
Y'all.
Pulling up.
Y'all, we got so many people, so many influencers, so many special surprises for y'all, and the biggest parties of the weekend.
Yeah.
Look, there's
over 10 parties.
Listen, there's a lot of parties going on. We got the biggest.
The biggest, okay? Over 10 events, and we got after hours. We're running it up goddamn Wednesday to Monday.
Yo, and at least like 2 events a day. So I would strongly encourage you to get your all access passes, get your sections, or you can get individual tickets to every event.
Yeah.
Also,
we got the live show.
The live No Homo Show.
Pull up, y'all. Look, we going up all weekend. Get y'all tickets for the live show immediately. Atlanta Black Pride, it's on the way.
It's on the way. Get your flights, get your tickets, get your hotel room, all that. Let's go.
Yeah.
So listen, before we get into this dope episode, Britt, 100 once a week.
Undone.
Y'all, I couldn't wait for this moment. I was over there editing our 5th episode. Like, I don't see us getting past 20.
Nah, from the start though, I was like, damn, bitch, for real. Nah, thank y'all so much though. Like 100 episodes. Honestly, we be working so hard, we didn't even realize that was coming. It came quicker than we realized.
What?
But shout out all our gabies, all our supporters. We couldn't have made it without y'all. Whole lot of gay.
Yo, for real, we appreciate y'all so much.
Whole lot of.
Oh shit. That's.
I don't need no auto tune.
Nah, I'm actually going to save that and play it right before our party.
That's a good hook.
Okay.
You got potential there. H like it. Thank you, right?
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
All right, say it again.
No.
Say it again.
I can carry it too, and I can't do it on the.
Those broke headphones you was telling me you had? Because he definitely told me he had broke headphones.
He said, wait, that sounds kind of good.
Yeah. He talking about I ain't no brick and say.
Yeah.
All right. But listen, I just want to say, y'all, we doing this with us. We don't have no big team behind us, nothing. So anytime y'all share to y'all stories, y'all comment, all that, it means so much to us. It means the world. And keep doing that, please, because we need.
I love you. You my everything. I wrote this for you.
Oh my God, this bitch think it's karaoke. Okay. She's so annoying. But nah, we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah. And it's 100 episode, and we have the perfect guest today. Okay.
It's her with the shit in her hand.
I know, right? Now, y'all know I said Mal was the president, but today I had to realize, hold on.
You reneged.
Mal ain't the president. Mal is the vice president. And this person here today is the president, okay? So let you introduce yourself, even though he should already know who the fuck is up here today, okay? So please let us know who you are and what you do.
What's up, y'all? I'm Amber, also known as Amber's Closet.
Yeah.
I caught all the confetti over here, so I saved it for y'all.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know.
That's our first time doing that.
It literally just went right over there. Yeah.
Well, you done so much, but to sum it up, let them know like everything you've been up to.
I think
it's hard, right?
I'm an old school lesbian. I've been like doing it for a long time. I've been on the internet now over 12 years. And then some people say I was one of the first lesbian coming out video on YouTube.
You were correct,
which was tight. And there's a couple videos that I feel like I started back then that are like doing its thing now. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. So I just love seeing the growth. I'm one of the older lesbians that like to welcome and try to like embrace like our new up and coming lesbians, because the older lesbians were nice to me. So I tried to just let that be different. Nice? No, they weren't. Oh, okay. They weren't welcoming. It was like a very like, it can only be me type of mindset. And like, so that's me.
Shout out to you for paving the way for all the gays.
Yes. Plus
still so much, doing it, which is crazy.
Yeah, still doing it.
Plus so much more, y'all. We're going to get into it. But if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Today is Amber's internet, okay?
Okay. Period.
We ain't on Beyonce's internet. We on Amber's internet today.
Okay. And me and Beyonce Houston vibes, right? But we have the same sun, rising, and moon. So I always say I'm the masculine Beyonce.
Period.
From Houston, baby.
Yeah. A-Style.
Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, y'all lose me. First of all, I already don't know signs like that. So when y'all start talking about,
like rising, what's rising?
Like, God damn.
It matters.
It does. I'll be trying to tell her. You married,
but like, especially when you're getting to know people, it really matters.
So like,
I'll be trying to tell her.
We ain't even started the episode yet. But hold on, real quick. So when meeting somebody, you'll literally be like, what's your sign and your rising?
Absolutely. The moon really matters to me. Like I can guess their rising like on meeting people, because your rising is how you show up in the world or how people see you. Okay. Right. But and then your sun, but like your moon is in emotions. Like how do you think? How are you intellectually, emotionally? Like, you know what I mean? Like I need to know that.
I didn't even know what rising and moon like literally meant. So like.
So how do you even know? Sign, your being,
there's
right?
an app you can download.
And your rising is like how people see you, or how you are in the world, how you show up in the world. And your moon is like how, like your emotions and how you maneuver within that kind of thing.
And if they're telling you the wrong thing, it's no.
Yeah, it's absolutely not.
I'm not even getting to know you.
You're done. Waste any time with some crazy.
You're done. Wrap it up.
So which one is your done? For you.
Oh man. Okay. So I don't want to judge signs because people really come at me when I do this, right?
It's all good.
Because
you literally just said you do.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm a Virgo. I judge.
Okay.
Oh shit, you a Virgo?
With love, but I judge with love.
Are you
know what I'm saying?
August or September?
September, very different.
Okay, very different.
Yeah.
August is
close to the Leos.
Red flag. Yeah.
There was one of those signs. Okay, so there's mature and immature in every sign. Are you trying to be better or not in every sign? Yes. Are you grown or not grown? So I'm only talking to the immature. I'm not trying to be trying
Disclaimer,
to grow.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't do Capricorns.
That's our girls.
Why they gotta lie to kick it? And you know I have to lie to kick it.
They be lying.
Leo's
December or January?
The January ones are the ones that have really done some damage in my life.
Okay, ours are December.
January Capricorns are definitely way different.
See, this too much for me, y'all.
It's a lot.
It's the same sign, a different month.
Right.
So Capricorns.
Leos are like I can't deal with the signs that are a little bit like the world revolves around me a little bit. Ooh. And like that's cool. Y'all got your life. Okay? You got it. But
he named his whole studio after him. Look, hip hop.
I need somebody that can like a we is a mindset for.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Okay,
not a I.
Yeah,
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying.
I'm an Aquarius Leo.
I like Aquarius Leo. Well, you're Leos in what?
Let me look at my chart. I'm gonna send you the app too, so you can learn yours. It's called CoStar.
Okay.
You ever heard of it?
Okay, I don't trust CoStar anymore.
You don't?
No. You got to use what's it call it?
What? My
y'all are dead ass serious.
Well, my moon is Aquarius. My rising is Leo.
CoStar got commercial, and now they kind of just make stuff up. You got to use the pattern.
What is it called?
The pattern.
The pattern?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
And I use human design too.
So do y'all also read your daily horoscope and believe it?
Sometimes.
My wife all the time. It'd be very like. It's like you're being tested. My wife be like, they know everything.
Someone needs to be cut off. Who?
Somebody always need to be cut off.
I feel like I'm always cutting motherfuckers
that's
off.
That's why a lot of it is generic because it hits home for most people.
Yeah,
and so that's why
this is what we all need to hear.
Yeah, sometimes if we need a little guidance, we'll look at it and be like, yeah, thank you for seeing me.
Right.
But
for real.
Therapy does a better job.
Okay.
All right. Damn. I gotta learn about these signs.
We'll send you the apps.
Yeah, don't send me the CoStar.
Yeah, I didn't know they was commercial. But thank you. Shout out to the president.
I got you, yeah.
Okay.
You're doing me right. For the people.
Y'all, she about to be annoying. I can tell
you the fucking
already.
President. All your posts, I hope you're ready.
And she better keep that same energy when Mal and you are together.
Yeah, because Mal already said she didn't want to be president. So I'm letting her know, all right, cool, you can be vice president.
Yeah.
Amber stepped up and she will be president.
It's crazy because people do tell us that when we're around each other a lot.
Yes.
And, it's just hilarious because we don't lead with saying that all the time. But if you know us in real life and how we are, then like that's why people are like, yes and yes.
For
and
real.
We're both Virgos. We're literally we're literally 2 weeks apart in age.
Yeah. Damn.
Like Virgo. So she's an August one, but I love her.
Like Mal is
the first time the first time we met her, we interviewed her.
Yeah.
And you could just feel people's energy. And like instantly,
and she matched our energy, came here, got lit with us. We was mixing liquor, we drinking Douce and tequila that day. I was like, man, what the fuck are we doing?
We didn't think she was going to get lit, but
she definitely got lit.
Is that? Oh, yeah. All right. But anyway, how we usually start our show is with a game called Skittles and Riddles. All right.
Okay.
So in that Skittle bag, there's a riddle. You're gonna pull it out, and it's no Skittles.
Sorry.
You know what? We hear y'all, and we're gonna do it. We got to get real.
Because everybody thinks there's real skills in there. We be feeling bad that there's not.
Yeah,
so we're gonna.
I did say that.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get a bowl of Skittles in case you want to snack. But you don't eat stuff like that no more.
I don't.
Okay.
I was willing to.
You just look at it. It looks good, right?
It looks good. It's the
okay, so in that bag is a riddle. You could pull it out. Right. It's in a Skittle, quote unquote Skittle.
I'm gonna go with blue.
Okay. You can open it up and there's a riddle in there. It's a gay riddle.
Okay.
Okay. So if you get the answer wrong, you gotta take a shot.
All right. Either way, it's a win-win. It sounds
yes.
Okay.
What do I get if I win?
A shot.
For real.
Yeah, we got a little. We didn't even pour no shot in here, but we do got a little No Homo shot glasses.
Oh, baby, can you pour us some shots, please?
And you know what's so crazy? I'm so huge on riddles, and it's like a Virgo thing.
I love riddles.
And when I see people like you see Ming and like doing the riddles,
we see who?
Ming. She's been doing the riddles.
Yeah.
And then I get really mad at Ty for not getting them. Yeah. And I'm like, maybe it's like being on the spot. And so I hope that doesn't happen.
So the pressure's
on out the answer. Ty, get it right. You know what I'm saying? So let's see.
Shout out to the bartender.
Yeah, we have a bartender.
She fine too. Oh, sexy.
Look at the cheese and look. That girl be blushing. All right, not too much.
She's trying to get it lit.
These glasses are a little thick too.
They are. Is it an illusion though? You know how some glasses make it look.
I don't know.
Thanks, babe.
We'll know once we take the shot.
All right, Am, talk to us.
All right, ready? What it say? It says, "What did one lesbian vampire say to the other?"
One lesbian vampire.
Look at you stressed.
I feel like I'm a vampire, and if I get this wrong, I'm letting my people down.
And it's something gay too. It's probably something.
It's a riddle or just something like it sounds like a dad joke.
It's somewhere like
Ooh,
a dad joke. Sorry, my friend got trauma.
Who got?
Because I went real kind of nasty with it at first.
No, you can go.
Nasty girl, yeah. Bite me.
Yeah, it was just like
What does a lesbian vampire say to another vampire?
Yeah, like
bite me,
suck me,
bite me, suck.
Okay, that's your answer.
It's probably not the answer.
I don't know yet. We have the answers over here.
Oh, you got the answer?
Yeah, we don't.
Wait. Dang, I feel so.
This that moment that you talking about.
Moment. Yeah, I don't know. It's something I want to be with you forever or something kind of thing.
You gotta make a final decision, my friend, because you're all over the place.
Bite me, suck me.
Okay.
I like that one. I think number? And if it's not the answer, it should be the answer. You know why? Because you're the fucking president.
It's my answer.
Exactly.
Well, yeah.
What number does it say?
Oh, number 55.
I'm gonna write a letter today on the behalf.
It's gonna be something.
We had the president up here today. How dare you?
I'm gonna be so mad.
55?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad. This is a good one.
For real?
Yeah.
What is it?
Wow. Are you sure you don't want? Just because I look at her face.
God, and I know I'm gonna be mad as soon as I hear the answer.
What did the one lesbian vampire say to the other? Final answer? All right. Same time next month. Because they on their period. Once a month.
What? Nah. I ain't feeling that.
That's not where I thought they were gonna go with that.
Yeah, I ain't feeling that.
Are they? They don't have their periods. Look at my.
No, and I was thinking like,
who don't have their periods?
I was just thinking about
Vampire?
blood.
Vampires are dead inside.
True. True.
They're not eating.
All right, you know too much about vampires.
Imagine a vampire going to pick up tampons. Like, I need some tampons.
But at that point, they're gonna eat their own blood or whatever.
You're thinking too deep.
True.
I know, but I can't.
It's nasty.
That is nasty.
Y'all,
Shot.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. Salud.
Cheers, y'all. Salud.
I'm so tired of drinking, man. Tired of getting drunk. Oh, I want to get my life. You took the whole thing?
You're not allowed to say that this early in the hot dyke summer.
It's a hot dyke summer?
Too early.
I feel like it's been that for like the past 5 years.
I know we keep saying that, but
hey, let's talk some shit. The president is here.
Before, yeah.
Hey, any campaigner you need, call me, man.
No, deadass, but all your politicians out here or movements out here try to get me to move out here to
for real. We will love you out
like
here.
Parks Cannon.
Oh, I love
my dog. Yeah,
yeah, she's so sweet. All right, Amber, let's get into some gay shit. A whole lot of gay shit. All right.
Yeah.
So I know that you probably told this story a million times, but you have to let us know on our platform because we always start our show like this, is with your coming out story.
Oh yeah.
So please let us know who, what, when, where, and why was it for you?
Okay, so it was a process for me. I have been liking girls since I was little. My first girlfriend was 16, but I went to a Catholic school and like I had to, had to be really on point at all times. So like I wasn't able to do that there. Then when I went to college my first year, well, I had some girlfriends in between, but like my college, my first couple years, like it felt like everybody was trying to out each other on the team. So it didn't feel like a safe space.
On the team, what was it?
Yeah, basketball.
I knew it. It'd be that basketball.
But it's crazy because basketball in high school for me was where my gayness thrived. You know what I'm saying? My travel ball team. Not at my Catholic school.
Is crazy.
Yeah, we were traveling and you know what I'm saying?
Gay.
Messing around. Yeah. It was
bus
lit.
rides, boy.
Yeah.
And that's why I always tell people I dated studs because we were basketball players. We didn't look at, we didn't have labels. We was just
you're not the only one.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She's gonna do that.
And there's a couple of studs I might, right now.
Yeah.
Period. And then in college, and then finally, like when I was in love, then I was like, forget everybody. I'm gonna start telling people. But then I was only able to tell like my close friends and some family members because she was a preacher's kid. So it's like she put me back in the closet again.
Damn.
So really, when I came out is when I came out on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
That's
on YouTube. And that's how majority of my family found out.
They shared that link like a motherfucker. Half those first 1,000 views, family.
There was 2 other coming out videos that I saw at the time. And they were both like, gay men that came out on YouTube. Okay. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And I just did it.
So what made you say I'm gonna do it on YouTube though? Like I'm gonna put this out for the world to see before like I talk to my family and stuff. It was
a whole process of me coming into myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like once I stopped caring what other people thought, I started dressing how I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? And doing what I wanted to, not being afraid of like how people are gonna like view me. And then I think it was just like being bottled up for so long, but between religion and Catholic school, like all of that of like, oh, I'm the leader in all these things. I have to look a certain way or be a certain way. And then finally I was like, man, fuck all these people. They're not paying my bills. They're not laying next to me. Like, why do I care about them? And so I literally just burst it out. And then that's why I didn't care anymore of like what people thought. I think that's what it was. I really came to that point where it's like, you know what I'm saying? Opt in or opt out and be me. You know? But why I did it on YouTube is I was new to YouTube at the time, but like when my sister was doing it for years before I did, and she was Ashton's Closet first, by the way.
Oh, never knew that. Okay.
Yeah. My sister and I are like, we have opposite fashion. She's very girly, but she was doing fashion and stylist videos in her closet. So she was like, one of her friends was a twin and big on YouTube, and her sister started a channel and took on the same name. So she's like, if you ever do it, you better take the same name.
Yeah, no, this is going to be your name.
Yeah, now it's mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not only that, I was doing fashion in the closet, but then it was like a double entendre of like helping me come out. And that's what it ended up being. So then once I started to be me on YouTube, people started to like figure it out because of my style. And then people were emailing me like, it's just seeing you save my life today and like seeing representation. And so I started to realize like how big of a deal it was, or responsibility. And so I was like, oh no, I'm going to help somebody else's journey be a little bit easier than mine. Because I came out late. Yeah. So I didn't want other people to have
So
to
you were still in college when you came out? Or okay. And how did your family actually react? Like mostly like your mom and dad?
My mom was cool. She was just like, oh, I've known since you were little. I was waiting for you to
Because they be knowing, right? Like, the signs are there.
She caught me with a girl playing house and I was daddy.
Of course you were daddy.
Of course I was daddy.
Iron my draws.
How did she get
like, what was y'all
the daddy
doing?
role? Like,
I know, like, no, I'm just letting you know I'm playing daddy. Mom didn't know what role I was playing. She just know I was like rolling around with this girl in this like play fort we made. It was our home. You know what I'm saying?
You were the provider.
Take care of the bills.
We were cuddled in bed, and she's just like,
and your mama see you?
Yeah, my mom was
yo, kids are hilarious. They think they so slick, right? Like,
I thought I was too.
Oh my God. Yeah. And then your dad?
My dad, he was upset at first, but after some time, I really found out he was upset that I didn't tell him first. My mom just ran and told him and like didn't give me time. And I actually brought my dad on my YouTube channel. We talked about this actually.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. And like, he seemed very supportive now. Well, when y'all was recording.
Oh yeah, once like he got like, okay, cool. I think his feelings were hurt because we were so close. Yeah. And then once he realized, okay, cool, we're good, no more secrets or whatever, then he started calling me because he was a player. So he started calling me when he was at the bar, like, Amber, there's these fine women. You know what I'm saying? Get down here and help me. You know?
Get down here and help me. It's crazy.
You said your dad was hyped. Like,
he was like, let's get girls together. I'm like, Dad, we would never get girls together, you know?
My dad's was a Virgo too. And but his game is way opposite of mine. Yeah. So I just be like, Daddy, that's not how you talk to him. He's like, don't worry about it. I get him. You know what I'm saying? But he did.
So what's your game?
I don't have any.
Oh, that's why his was opposite. He was
because I don't have any. He comes in, he walks in the door talking. You see the Super Bowl ring? What's up? Where am I sitting? What's up? Hey girl, you see the Super Bowl ring?
Yeah. Anybody see that ring?
Yeah, I would have been in that thing, girl.
And he was.
Yeah. Super Bowl ring. Hold on, that real?
First of all, she flocks to money. She don't care.
I just feel like if you got, that mean you doing something with your life. If you got a Super Bowl ring, I just feel like
it worked for him.
Yeah.
Well, condolences what he was looking for on your dad.
Yeah, thank you.
Just even from your videos and stuff, and just even how like you communicate to us, like we could tell you're very close to him. So condolences on him.
Thank you.
But those videos are so important, and I don't think we be realizing how much, even just to record, like when we go back. Even with your YouTube, you can go back like, damn, look how far I came. And you don't think when you're recording those videos, like, it's going to mean something because you're in the present. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, that's dope.
Yeah. Amber for president.
What's up, y'all? The No Homo Show got some exciting, exclusive news for you.
That's right. This is for all of our gabies and all of our loyal supporters. We are dropping an exclusive channel on Patreon, and we want you to get the first chance to have the first dibs on it.
Listen, we're going to be showing you exclusive content. We're going to have a community group chat to talk about some things we cannot talk about on here.
Okay.
What else could we tell them?
Okay, we're going to give them access to our studio.
Hold on. So some of y'all are going to have access to our live interviews in the studio.
Yeah.
So y'all going to pull up and y'all going to meet and greet, and we're going to get into these people's business.
Yeah.
You might even have a chance to ask them a question or two.
I think you should sign up today, y'all.
Yeah. Also, we're going to have a Guidance from the Gay God chat once a month. online so we can talk about y'all problems in person.
In real time.
Because
we got to get y'all this advice, y'all.
All right, but we're not going to tell nobody about this. This is only with us gay bees in the community, all right? So go sign up for it right now. We're super excited. Let's go.
Let's get it. All right, so let's talk about, because you, like you said, you like an OG, for real. Like, when I think of the first people that I seen on the gay scene, it's like you, Carter, Temper, who's Aina now.
Yes.
Like, that's who I think. So let's talk about, like, the gay eras. Okay?
Yeah.
What was, like, your favorite gay era?
Gay era is crazy.
No, honestly, like, it was at the beginning of that. Like, you know, what was really cool is like when I was in the closet and sneaking into like the lesbian stuff, you know what I'm saying? It was like Ebony doing the parties, Carter dancing. They were already like cool, right? And I wasn't. I was like still dressing girly, still trying to find myself or whatever. And by the time I created a platform for myself, not only did they welcome me in, but then to become partner with Ebony one day and now hosting the events and creating the space for people to feel comfortable made me feel like, oh dang, you know what I'm saying? I'm really gay for real. I'm gay. But that meant a lot to my little gay heart. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit. Like I grew up and I'm outside now. Like so it was cool. Yeah. Like I don't know. That was really.
You wasn't dancing or nothing, was you?
No, I wish.
Oh, okay.
No, if I had hips like Carter.
Okay,
I would have been outside. Killing it. You know what I'm
saying? Carter be killing it. No hips don't lie.
No, at all. But I think that era,
she be on one, y'all. This girl be on a roll.
Hey, Carter hips don't lie.
No, they don't. Yeah, and I'll be really like,
I'll be in the day. I'll be like, damn, Carter, you know how to make them hips, okay, nigga? Teach me.
No, she be teaching too. But I think that era was my favorite when Saya was like on the internet killing it. Carter was dancing. I started doing the parties or whatever, and then when I started talking about being a STEM on the internet, at first I was being made fun of for that, you know what I'm saying? Like coming up and coming out. And then when I started doing my videos and talking about that, it was like new. But then I started seeing more stems pop up, you know what I'm saying? At that time, it was curly hair, backwards hat, whatever. And I started seeing them pop up.
Curly hair, backwards hat.
That era was cool because we had to hold on to our labels at the time because it made sense.
You're right. Labels were so like
we had to make it make sense.
Yeah, there
was like only are you a femme or you stud. There was no in between. Are you mask or are you femme?
Yeah,
and so like finding ourselves was like but now it's like okay, whatever.
Right.
To me, it doesn't matter anymore.
I might not even be human.
No, I'm part alien.
Yeah.
How did you find the word STEM? Like, did you know before you would call yourself a STEM, like what a STEM was? Because I don't even know where the fuck STEM came from.
It do feel a little newer though. Not like super new, but like you said, at first it definitely was like stud or femme.
Yeah. That's why, I don't know, like when, I feel like people probably said it before, but like, it was an accident one time on a video. And it was like an interview I did with somebody on YouTube where I was like, I'm not a stud or a femme. I'm STEM. And I just kind of mixed it together and then I just started riding with it. I didn't know.
Yes, you did. You're the president and you created it.
She's so conscious of what she's saying. She's like, it probably came out before, but I did say it.
Because the internet,
they be on their ass, right?
Is, and like,
they be like, actually in 1927,
for real,
STEM was coined by George W. Like, damn, not George W.
I think I watch it because I do that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I've been the one trying to protect stud and where it came from and why we have it and what it represents. So because of that, I have to watch, you know what I mean? But I know I was the one on the internet repping it, you know what I'm saying? Like really going hard. And all my videos were called STEM versus femme or like, STEM and STEM fashion, this or that. Yeah.
Why you didn't join the...
I'm not a STEM.
eXeL's a STEM.
She's just saying that because I still have feminine features and she's very masculine in the face.
I'm Big Daddy. And what's all this on like the West Coast? Because you from... So let us know too. Where are you from? Because I don't know where you're from.
Oh yeah. I say all like are my... So my dad's from Texas and we lived in Texas growing up. Yeah. My mom's from Sacramento. And but my dad worked in LA. Okay. So we were playing kids. We literally were all over the place. But like what felt home to me was Texas always. Okay. And so even if we were going to school in Sacramento, we would live in all of our summers in Texas, which was like where I had my boyfriends and my fun life and stuff like that. And then where I went to school first, college too. Yeah. But yeah, LA has been home. My dad was assistant coach of the LA Raiders. So he played for Oakland Raiders that's where my parents met. and then he was
He showed
assistant
that
coach.
ring.
Yeah, Raiders of LA Raiders, and that's what brought us to the LA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope. Amber for president.
All right. So you have a mural.
Cheers.
That's
That's
hold
crazy.
on. President. I couldn't
First
believe
of all, where is the mural? Where's that at?
It's on the side of the LGBT Center in LA.
Wow.
And the LGBT Center in LA has like 10 different buildings, but the one that it's on, y'all, is the most important. And like, I don't know, I've been like crying every day since. Like, what the hell? I've done a lot to raise money for that building specifically, and like all that the LGBT Center does with hosting events or like just doing fundraisers and stuff. That building is their medical center, and they see 55,000 people a month for their medical needs, whether they're people on the street or part of the community or people that can't afford, healthcare, you know what I'm saying, or insurance, because that shit is crazy.
Yeah.
That building helps everyone. So that's why it's like a big deal.
So how did this happen? First of all, murals in general is like, I'm like, how do they even do this huge, painting and stuff? But it looks so dope. But how did it, like, obviously you say you raised money for them, but like, who told you? How'd you get the news?
Right. Well, first of all, like, that my head is bigger than this whole thing y'all got going back. She was on a crane painting it.
Yeah.
And it really wasn't until I went in and saw it in real life, which literally just last Sunday.
Wow.
I've been waiting because the artist wanted to go with me. And TikTok paid for it for the LGBT Center is what I found out. And then, but one of my friends, she is like known in the community. She was on one of the lesbian reality shows. Her name's Mel Posner, and she is an artist. And she hit me while I was in Houston. I've been in Houston like all year or whatever. And she was just like, "Hey, I know you're not in town, but can I use your picture as an inspiration for something I'm creating?" I was like, "Sure."
But never thought that, right?
Yeah. And then boom, it turned out to be that, and it was crazy to me. Like,
that's wow.
But one of the things that she pulled me over and said this past weekend of like why she wanted me in the mural, and kind of like because it goes me and then 3 people, so it kind of like
I don't think
I'm highlighted, you know what I'm saying? So it's like because the first time I was posting it, they painted me first, and then they painted 3 people at the bottom, representation of the community. And then she pulled me aside last weekend when we were at the mural, and she's like, "I just need you to know that the reason why I needed you in this kind of at the forefront is like you taught me more about the community." And I thought it was a big deal because the show she was on, I called out, right? I didn't feel like, it wasn't diverse.
You didn't want to do it.
That she was on a reality show, Tampa Bays or something like that.
So basically you're saying like y'all only highlight in a particular type of
group.
You called them out. Okay.
I called them out, the show.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't calling her out, but like I was calling it out because like, how are you going to be from Tampa, Florida, and there's no black people?
Right.
And like, honestly, like, I'm going to be real. I'm tired of seeing my color black too. It's not representation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can we get some melanin in there? So I was calling out the show for that. We got to be real about shit nowadays.
For real.
And so I called it out, and then so she met me at a party. She's like, "Hey, I'm on that show that you dragged online." And then I brought her to the side. I was like, "This is why." And it literally changed her mindset. And now she says that as an artist, she's more, just like she considers that with our art, and now she puts more representation in what she creates. And I thought that was dope.
And that just shows like good karma. Like, you could do good in the world and not know what's going to come back to you. And you would never imagine like you're going to have a mural on this building. You know what I'm saying? But that's just that good karma coming back. If you putting all that money into that building and everything, like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was really dope because the LGBT Center had to like, approve it, and they were really happy because I like, do stuff. So it was cool, y'all. Yeah. I'm still crying.
Nah, that's
like
major.
Too much.
And shout out to you for calling that out too, because I will say I can't stand when I'm watching dating shows, whether it's queer, straight, and it's like, where are the black people? And then they'll try to put one black person in there, knowing damn well that's probably majority's not their type. So now they gotta go home. Like, why you even set them up to feel like that?
I hate that so
It's so
much.
cringe.
And you was actually on your own. You had your own show.
Yeah.
And what was the name of your show?
Well, we're not gonna talk about it because I actually called that show out for the same thing.
I want to get into that, because one thing you aren't like, you're not hesitant even when it comes to the show you was on, and you were the main person that everybody was trying to date. And why did you call them out?
For the same thing. I told them when in the interview, when they were interviewing, they were like, we're doing a lesbian bachelor, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. I am single right now. I'm so down. I love dating shows. I'm literally I'm a sucker for a dating show. Yeah. So I told them straight up, and I was like, listen, do not choose me if you're looking for somebody to be drama. If you're looking for someone that are going to like be over-sexualize women or disrespect them. Absolutely not. I'm a gentlewoman. And then I said, but also don't pick me if you're not going to make it diverse and the correct representation of our community. Right. And they asked me specifically what that meant. And I said, well, I would like to make sure there's representation of women I tend to date. And then they asked me about that. Now they're Caucasian, but they're in the LGBTQ community. Okay. So they're trying to like step right by asking me things or whatever, right? Yeah. So they were like, okay, name some examples. Tiana Taylor.
Period.
Okay.
Hello.
I thought that would give them, whatever.
They still was like,
yeah.
Another example.
And I think I said SZA next.
Hello.
Or Ari Lennox. I gave him. I gave him enough to know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, Black women. Right. We got to get some melanation in here as well.
Melanation.
And then I ended up having to just flat out like say that. I said, I feel like what's often missed from LGBTQ shows are melanated representation. Right? And that's not right.
What you mean? So you saying like they have like Black feminine girls, but not.
They might throw a Black mask in there or something like that. But feminine, I don't.
You don't think it's.
I don't never see it. Do y'all?
I mean,
on the dating shows,
the ultimatum, that's probably the most.
On the straight dating shows, I see Black women.
No, I'm talking about gay. Okay. And at the time, I was going off of the reality shows like that one, like the Tampa Bays that I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
and you don't see that.
Black woman.
Yeah, and then even like Zeus or whatever we have out there, like.
And it's like a total jump. So it's like either like you're like barely, like you said, like very light skin or something like that you could pass for something else. Or like when it jumps, it's like the most ratchet motherfucker. You know what I mean? And that's fucked up because it is a narrative
it's not
y'all
a good representation.
Where y'all making it sound like y'all can't have like cool, educated, melanated people. Yeah. And not to jump, but like, I don't know where the fuck they found Mal. But
she was perfect.
Mel. Perfect. That's why I'm like in real life too. Like how I'm looking at the show, like, bitch, you not mad? Yeah. How are you so?
I could have never watched my girl go on. I couldn't do it.
Oh my god, because we Mel are the same. But of course I did.
You would do
she
it?
was the best representation. Yeah, actually,
she was.
I told Mel recently I'll probably do season 3 with like the person I've been back and forth with.
Okay, we're gonna get who giving the ultimatum? Can you tell us, or you don't want to say it right now?
I feel like when we do have an on, she's giving it to me, but because I already like wanted that in the past, and then she wasn't ready. So then now, you know what I mean?
Now she ready, and you not ready.
Yeah, I'm like, you should have said that.
Is that petty though?
Maybe a little bit.
Hey, the first step is to admit it. Yeah.
So, but then also, like, you can't, if you're not ready, you can't let nobody pressure you into being ready.
That's why I don't think it's fair to give someone an ultimatum like, yo, either you marry me today or we're over. Like, I feel like that's so much pressure.
First of all, there's an engagement period.
Yeah, though.
But, I mean, we gotta get married
tomorrow?
They do get married.
They do get married.
They do. But see, to get to the engagement process is a whole thing, too. And I think it really is just like, just a little kick in the butt to a solid partnership, right? It's like, hey, we're getting grown. Are we going to move forward together or not? We don't want to waste each other's time anymore. And that's the way that I see it. Yeah. So I see it more as like a good thing, but when healthy partnership. Right. And sometimes we get some crazies on the show. Yeah. For the most part of the show, I was happy that some of the people found individualism, like, you know what I'm saying? They left without a partner because that partner wasn't right for them. So I was like,
because that's also good too.
Yeah.
So before we jump, so your show, it wasn't the people that you expected.
No. So, okay. It's so crazy because like they had different dates for me. They were going to film 2 shows in this house. And they already were casting all these other people before they casted me as the lead. Oh, okay. And then they canceled the dates that we're supposed to do me because they were supposed to put out a bulletin and say sign up for Amber kind of thing. So I would know that the girls in the house were there, you know what I'm saying, that thought I was cute or something. You know what I mean? Whatever. But instead, because they ended up mixing the shows together and they told me, they were like, oh, well, even though we didn't put out the thing for you yet, we still have people in here that named you as like one of their queer crushes. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And they kept saying, you're going to be good. You're going to love whatever. And then I got there, almost left. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, it wasn't representation. Like, I just felt like there was a good amount from our community that needed to be on there. Absolutely. To where I feel good. So I ended up doing it. But then there was some stuff that happened afterward that ethically. Yeah. And within that line of like, that's a bit racist, that I just couldn't support.
I can't stand this place. Right. So ghetto here.
I said no to 5 different ones. That was the 6th one. And I said yes to be on like dating shows, right? Some of them on the biggest platforms like HBO Max, stuff like that. And I said no to it. And because I didn't want to mess up what I wasn't in a relationship, but I didn't want to mess up what I had going on. So I was like, all right, they're going to be mad, whatever. Yeah. And I did that one because the production company and the lead were in the community. Yeah. Okay.
So you would think they would do you right. You know what I'm saying? It'd be your own people.
So do you think it needs to be like black directors, or do you think it's just
they won't let them in the room?
Because I know you're around film and all that like a lot more than us. Like, is it mostly white? I mean,
I don't know. You know, I felt like the show became. I don't want to call anybody out too much, but I felt like the show became one of the creators, the leads, own vision. I feel like the people were picked that human likes because that human happened to be single and flirted with all the girls. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes.
Oh, ain't this about me?
What are y'all doing over there talking?
I literally had to go to that person and be like, yo, one of my girls says, I got to talk to you about this. I shouldn't have to
crazy.
do that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I shouldn't have to do that.
Okay. Bro, this place is so like America, the world is so ghetto.
So can we redo it?
Yeah.
Who's out there?
Yeah. Okay. We need to be a part of that too. Yeah. We need to host it.
I wanted my friends on there to like help me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I was trying to bring on my friends. Like my best friend is a clinical sexologist. You know what I'm saying? Shan Booty. Like, why wouldn't you want her over there? Right. And Easy was trying to come on and be like, let me help you pick.
I think they should be like the ones that narrow it down before you even see them. And then,
because they know your type of shit.
That'd be hard.
For real.
And
asking them questions.
And then they're all like huge influencers. So that shit would go crazy.
I'm saying, and they didn't want them on there.
But I'm not going to lie. Y'all do enough shit. Easy, like, y'all can have your own production and do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like how Drewski, you know, got some money and had a nice ass production.
Yeah.
Low key for real, and you can have it done the way you want. Yeah. I think that'd be dope. But with the ultimatum.
Yeah.
Because you're actually considering going, right? So are
you yellow? Traffic light is giving yellow for you. Yeah, it's complicated.
We have a traffic light party, and you're going with yellow on.
Yeah, we gotta.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. I was wearing green.
I think you need to think about it.
You need to put the yellow
until there's a ring. Okay.
Okay. Period. Pinky ring till I get a wedding ring.
Wow. Vibes. Britt, shut up because you was locked down.
Hey, baby.
Shut up.
But I think that was a. Did you hear that over here?
Yeah, she ain't even paying me no mind.
She gonna be looking like a blood from head to toe. I'll take it. Look.
Okay, baby.
But look. All right, if you go on the show, in advance, are you setting rules for your girl? Like, hold up.
Don't be over there kissing and shit.
Lesbians fall for people like this, all right? And if you're locked into a room, I don't know how long it is, but let's just say for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Are you
y'all in Jamaica? Like, of course y'all in love. Y'all in fucking Jamaica. Y'all eating oxtails and chicken every day. You know what I'm saying? I love you. I feel great about us.
Like, what are there boundaries, or is it like, hey, we're going to experience this and we accept what happened?
Yeah, absolutely. No boundaries.
No boundaries?
I want to see my partner with no boundaries, all the ins and outs, all the temptations, all the everything. Because I'm secure as fuck. Okay.
Period.
And I've been in open relationships. I've been in throuple. I've tried polyamory. I guess I didn't do it right. I'm just a person that like, I don't feel like someone belongs to me.
Right.
Okay. You have you, there's me, and then there's us together. So when us and I are together, how do we do things? And then you got to tell me, you as an individual are filled up by this. If I can't provide that, what does it look like for us, right? So that's how sometimes people open up, whatever. That's just how I am now. I do feel like I can have a partner that will be all the things. Like, I don't need to be open or anything like that. I'm just saying I can be. I'm just, So anyway, go
better
do
than
you.
Me, boy.
We broke up for real. I get mad at people on the show when they don't realize y'all are broke up for real. And you want to learn these things about your partner. But is it for real though,
or is it a show? I thought it was a show.
I don't know. They give them therapists and stuff. I feel like they have to get to a mentality where it's like, you're broke up and you got to allow yourself to experience something else to see if this is the solid for you.
I'm going to be like, I'm going to tell you like, we really broke up, right?
You sure? I'm about to go. Alright, I got my book bag. I got my backpack. Look, I have my backpack.
You're probably not allowed to bring that.
All right, the backpack.
You can't bring the backpack.
You said no boundaries.
Hey. If you pack the backpack,
I'm
that's
leaving.
crazy.
Last chance. We on the show. We broke up. So you got your therapy session tomorrow, right?
Like that's what was fucked up with Mal is like they set her up with somebody that like she couldn't even be compatible with. Like in that sense, you know what I mean? And that kind of sucks because if I'm looking like him, like you got you a bitch, I know that's your type, and like ain't nobody here for me. I'm gonna be tight. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to Mal. She's a strong person. So if your girl's on the show, she kissing somebody, you're like, hey,
it happened.
Yeah.
And you can still, if all things at the end, be with her and not hold it against her.
Yeah.
Yep,
I think even if
you're perfect for the show.
I'm thinking about my last
they better not interview me. I'm like, no.
I can't do it. Take this mic.
Relationship, like the last 2 most serious situations in my life, like I found myself like have a little jealous bug sometimes, but that's where I realized, because I'm not like that, that's where I realized, I really love you.
Yeah.
But like I have been in a place with both them being when we're not dating, where I'm just like, how's your situation right now? And talking to them. So I almost feel like I can do the same thing. Like we can have a conversation. Oh, did you guys have a sexual experience? All right, tell me about it. Like, what do you think?
You are
sex.
Well, people are really doing that.
What if they be like, yeah, it was better than yours?
I mean, if that's the delivery, you know I'm supposed to be with that person. If that's the thing. It's the grown, it's the petty, it's the toxic.
Yeah.
Which one are you?
I'll be like, damn, is it better than mine?
See, I'm the type, I ain't gonna ask, all right?
Crush my whole spirit. I think you perfect.
I want to know if you want to tell me, but also I want you to have your thing, right?
Mature.
And then, because I'm going to trust that whatever you learn from your thing, the good is going to come back into this thing if we move forward. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with Mal, she wasn't maybe physically attracted or whatever, but she got a lot of experience in other ways that made me be like, oh, wow, do you see how this person's just having a conversation with me and talking to me and there's no combativeness, right? She realized, that helped her realize, oh, wait, this over here made me not healthy for me. You know what I mean?
Okay, so look, we know that you have, I don't want to say stud friends, but you have stud friends. You feel me? Like, we always see you with the friends. Do you feel like it's hard to make friends with other studs? We get this question all the time, like, why is it hard making stud friends? So do you feel like there really is a situation where it's like, it is hard to find stud friends? And if so, what is the issue? Why can't studs be friends?
Right.
Why can't we all get along?
I feel like when like years ago too, the problem was everyone, like I would go into a lesbian club and I'd get checked, like shoulder checked. I would always like I'd come in.
I'd be like, bro.
Yeah, but like my shoulders are tight. So
okay, Britt. Yeah.
Okay,
don't let the pretty face fool you.
No. Yeah. That's what I have to say that too much.
Yeah.
Why I gotta say that? Yeah. But no, not that. I said the light skin.
Oh yeah, no, for real, because they think we soft. They think we soft, yeah.
And it used to be tougher, but I think it was like this whole like competition type of mindset. But I feel like once people started to understand me, I don't get that anymore. I'm literally the type of person that walks into a room and the first person that I compliment is a mask. Like, I don't know, and I'll be really homo with it.
Break the
Sometimes
ice.
I gotta say no homo.
Like, bitch,
like your outfit, you look fire. That's crazy. Or like, I really will be like, you pretty.
Yeah.
And then if they feel weird, I'll say no homo, but but all homo at the same time. Yeah, I know. My old merch from like 2017 was no homo, gay as fuck. Oh, wait. Yeah, no homo gay.
Hold up, we stole your. That's our whole line. What the hell? I swear to God, I never seen
all you bitches is my sons. That's what you need to say.
That's what you say.
All you bitches is my sons.
Damn, I never seen it, but damn.
Yeah, or was it all homo? It was, but I used to say no homo all the time, and then I realized no, I really mean that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm really homo about it. But
yeah, I think it was like competition.
So, do y'all think it's a younger thing, or do y'all like it's not done with? You know, I mean, people still do that.
I feel like older studs be trying to sun me. Like, I feel like they be trying to be like, back in I already did that. Yo, young guys don't know nothing about that. I don't know why studs always try to sun me, like older studs.
Yeah,
they be trying to sun me all the time.
I feel like
trying to sun me.
There's it's a weird space, right? So like people older than us, even though like we're grown, you know, the older ones is like the really like coming out, like this is when the world started accepting it a little bit, right? And they kind of really were really like dykish, like really masculine, because you know what I'm saying? And then we're more like grown, mature, where we entered that phase, but we're now open, like we accept whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I do feel like I get it, like even though you're way mature and stuff, you feel some type of way because like how you said back in the day, they're like, I'm the one. You know what I'm saying? Where now we be like, you know, unless you feel intimidated by somebody for a certain reason, like I don't feel like the stud thing is
dumb.
Yeah,
it's not. It used to happen all the time, and now I feel like it doesn't. Yeah, and like I just put out different energy. So if you have that, I'm gonna nicely check you and be like,
respectfully. Yeah,
what did you think you were gonna get from that right now?
Yeah,
or like what did you expect my reply to be, and why was that gonna make you happy? Yeah. And so it's almost a way of like mirroring and being like, why did trying to steer me up just make you happy? Why are you even like that? So I hit people with that. We gotta grow. We gotta be different. But I think that us getting together as a group with my little case group really was killing stereotypes. And people really like would come up to us and be like, yo, why is it so hard? And because of y'all, I feel like I went and asked people to like collab with me, or now I got stud friends and like whatever. And I like that. But like what you said with the older generation, it was like that. They didn't like that we could move around easier than they were able to.
That's what it is.
But now
that's what it is.
I find it like a lot of respect. And they also think we're more femme.
They definitely do.
I know.
Like, you got your nails done? Yeah, how my nails done, nigga? Like, what's wrong with that?
I do think, like, a long time ago, you had to feel like you fit in one spot and you got to play that role. Like,
in them gender roles.
I always say when I first came out, like, I would try to wear, like, regular men boxers. I'm like, for some reason, this bitch, you had them too. Like,
he's a jolly good fella. He's a jolly good fella.
Like the Fruit of Looms, like the loose joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm like, I don't think
all
this
the
is
way
for
there,
a female. You know what I mean? Where,
white beaters.
Like I wear briefs and shit, but like the regular loose ass.
Oh my
you know
God.
What I'm saying?
You were just out here loose punani?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Loose punani?
Yeah, y'all know Puerto Rican, the thing get, you know what I'm saying? Little, you know what I'm saying?
And she's a squirter.
I'm not a squirter. I'm not a squirter.
Amber.
Oh, I missed that episode?
No, you didn't miss nothing.
She's a squirter.
She made it to
you talked about it?
No, I am Puerto Rican, and I do feel like our stuff get very...
is a little embarrassed about it, but
I'm not embarrassed.
It's a talent.
This is a safe space.
Amber, I'm not gonna lie, I wish I could squirt.
For real?
Not really.
My Virgo is like on the bed, like the sheets.
All right, maybe not. I just never really thought about it that much.
Not like if you squirted, like you got that shit on lock.
I ain't gonna lie, if I squirt, I feel like a bitch. I'll be like, oh my God, bitch.
eXeL the squirter.
But
he's a jolly good squirter. He's a jolly good squirter.
I hate it. Hold up. I know y'all are enjoying the episode right now, but we want to talk a little more about shopstarship.com.
Yes, y'all, listen. We always talking about Starship. And we're going to keep talking about Starship. Why? Because you should go there like yesterday, okay? Whether you got a long-term relationship, whether you got a sneaky link, even if you just need personal needs.
Listen, I encourage y'all to go to the website because you're going to get the top of the top adult toys, all right? You need to add something new to that relationship, baby.
I'm telling you, sis.
Or, just surprise your girl real quick.
Okay.
So go to shopstarship.com right now.
You get 15% off with our code No Homo Show. 15% off No Homo Show.
Hope y'all have a good night. Ow. You made a video years ago. Not trying to bring up old memories, but you brought up a good point. is that your ex-girlfriend brought a friend to the house that she never told you about before that happened to be a stud, right? And then it's like, I think sometimes, not saying she said this to you, but sometimes people throw that you're insecure out to where like there's boundaries. And can you talk about that? Do y'all think if your girl is friends with a stud and never mentioned her to you, like what level should this go to? Because she came to your house and even kind of talked to you like, what up? Like not even respectful.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think about?
Yeah, that was a thing. Okay, so I'm so chill and I'm so open.
Yeah.
So we're with each other almost 3.5 years at this point, her and I. And so there's not much that we keep from each other, and especially like friends or whatever. Especially how her and I started, we're like chill. You know what I'm saying? So like, tell me if there's somebody, whatever, like new friends, whatever. We're not insecure with each other.
Right.
But the way that went down was so disrespectful, and I wasn't wrong. It ended up being somebody I think she cheated on me with.
Dang.
Like the whole internet made me the bad guy for so long, and I feel like she had a chance to make a video. You know, I made a few respecting her.
Yeah.
You know, I never dragged her. I feel like she had a chance to like not let the internet think all these crazy things about me, especially like the abusive stuff, all these things, whatever. But it was a Virgo inclination. And then my friends were there too, and they
Virgo.
Like,
I think that's just a woman.
Break that down first.
No, that's just like
I know I'm not the only person.
No,
Look, you can't
I
say
felt
it.
something.
It's a
Okay,
woman,
there we
but that's like that Virgo shit. That's a woman's intuition. Like, hold up,
Okay.
you
Or
done
intuition. There we go.
You saw them like hugging in the parking lot or something.
Yes,
you
and then
like,
yeah. So there was like some parts to it that were just like very unnecessary. Like, oh, if it was just this, it wouldn't happen like that. Or like you would have told me you would invite her, she would have came in and be like, "Yo, nice to meet you." I was,
It was the energy.
She told me about you. She's just sitting there, not looking at me, even when I came up to shake her hand.
and she's in your house,
at my house, on my couch. You feel me? Nah. So I let a lot of stuff slide before I was just like, listen, absolutely not. I asked her a few questions. Well, I don't think I did. My friends asked her a few questions on the way to the club, and they didn't like her answers.
Ask the stud.
My girl.
Okay.
Just trying to have my back. They're like, because they're friends with her too. Like, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? So what's up with this? Or why did it go down like this? Or why was the energy like that? And they didn't like the answers. So the whole night ended up being shut down. Like at some point, her car was following us. And then Kiera started, well, let me not say it. My ex, I'll say that. My ex started text her or something. And then all of a sudden she's not following us anymore.
Oh, wow.
So yeah. And then, so when it turned into a big deal, she tried to show me her text messages between the girl.
Yeah.
And ended up showing me a message box between her and another ex.
Damn.
What happened in dark kind of like, she probably didn't even think about that. She going so hard trying to prove there ain't nothing going on over here that slipped up.
She didn't save anybody's name in her phone. Yeah. Everybody had just regular numbers. It was just like, that's how she was. So she ended up, she opened up a box and showed me between her and another ex. And it was just like way over, it was way over like
what made her
boundaries.
Do that though?
I don't know, y'all.
So, all right, because I know that's like years ago, right?
Yeah.
But just in general.
You still feel that pain? You're like, I still remember that shit. But
just in general, if you are with a woman, and this goes for us too, and it's like something that they're attracted to, a femme or a stud, like, should you tell your spouse, you know, give them a heads up, like, hey, I'm cool with them. Like, just a heads up, it's a stud, but she mad cool. Like, I want to introduce y'all.
Absolutely.
Like, don't talk to me about somebody. Like, oh, this my friend.
Are you saying, like, they just pop up and it's a stud? And you're like, why you ain't tell me it was a stud?
I feel like you should. Even, like, if it's a man. Not like, you... Our spouse has a job to, like... We shouldn't be insecure, but there's also a sense of safety, security that they should provide.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be tripping, but damn, I didn't even know this was a dude you was talking about the whole time. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, not for nothing, let it be like a fine dude or a fine stud.
Where'd you find them at?
Right.
How you know them?
That's what you've been talking about.
Right.
And it's cool if they fine, but like if you ain't even know that like that's what it was,
right?
It's going to throw you off.
Yeah, I think they should.
I go out of my way, like, especially because I end up like a lot of my straight, whatever friends that are like influencers or whatever are beautiful.
Yeah.
So I go out of my way when I'm like, with somebody or whatever, just to be like, hey, my friend so-and-so, boom. Here's what they look like. Here's their profile. Here's who they're dating or whatever.
Right,
I break it down. So it's like, because I think most of the time my person knows my intentions. I just be really nice and people take that as flirting. Or sometimes I flirt, but my intentions are like really chill. And if they know me, they know me. It's really, they don't trust that person.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah. So then I'll lead with like, oh, this is what they do. This is how we're connected. This is whatever. I give the whole rap sheet.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that it's cool.
Yeah. And even how you introduce them to your partner. Like, yo, this is my wife.
Why didn't she bring her over to me
for real.
and go, yo,
yeah.
why didn't that happen?
You have that's the thing I'm talking about. Like, it's their job to make you feel comfortable in that situation because you just don't know other people's intentions. And just like you said, like the girl's response already make you feel like, and sometimes we're
there's no way you come into my house and you ain't speak to me. You just sitting there on my couch and you acting like that in my house.
Sometimes we're
on my best friend's birthday.
On the birthday?
My best friend's birthday. This was my best friend's birthday.
It's not even about you right now, friend.
Right.
Like, you lucky you here because nobody know you.
For real.
I'm saying, we got a table already paid for.
Yeah.
You don't even need to be coming.
You're about to drink the bottles I bought.
All of my sexy drinking my shit, man.
And that's what I said. In the video, I said, yo, your friend can come chill with us whenever, but tonight's not a good night.
Yeah.
We paid for the heads of who's coming in the bottle.
That's fair.
It's fair.
Yeah.
But she still popped up being rude.
That's weird. I ain't gonna lie.
So then, no, I wasn't ever burned or sad from that relationship. Like being disrespected in some ways. Like I literally, sometimes I have to remember that I was even in that relationship. And it only happens when people come up to me and be like, yo, I used to watch you and da-da-da-da-da. Because I grew so much. Like, no diss to her.
Yeah.
I just knew it wasn't a fit and that wasn't my person. And I outgrew it way, I would say 2 years before I left. Right? So I kind of was like, all right, this is what I needed. Yeah. It was like oh my God, we have a channel together. We have a car together. We have a life together that had kept me there. For longer than I needed.
Sometimes it takes a lot to just move on because of all that, especially if you
don't
have
shit connected.
And if you don't have no other person that makes you want to move, you're just like, I'll just coast along, because we coasting. We're shit
comfortable.
We're comfortable. Period.
Yeah.
Okay, quick question, because I've gone through this and I want to what you think. So, you seem like you got morals, okay? All right.
I do like that about you.
For president, of course. We need a president with morals, right? So the campaign is, I got my points. Yeah, solid as fuck. All right, so would you ever date someone that your friend used to talk to? And not saying like in a relationship, but like they just talked. And if so, would you disclose to your friend like, hey, yo, I know y'all used to talk. Is it okay? How would you go about that situation?
Right. I've gone my whole lesbian career. Okay?
Career, bitch! Career!
For real. Yeah. Without that happening.
Okay, cool.
But it did happen a little while ago, right? Okay. And the way that it happened...
And what position were you in?
I was... The person I was interested in had dated a really good friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah. And they were serious. It wasn't like healthy. It was not for a long time. Okay. And it was for, at this point, a little while ago. Okay. But they still had connection.
How long was it? How much
6
time?
months.
They were dating?
6 months since they were dating?
Yeah. Yeah. No. They dated for 6 months. It had been 2 years.
Okay. And was you around them when they were dating?
Absolutely.
Oh, Amber. Okay. Keep talking to me.
No, I know. No, this was a whole thing. This actually...
You're human. Okay. The campaign is still strong. Don't worry.
This played out on the dating show.
Okay.
Because my whole thing was I was not crossing a boundary being disrespectful to my friends. I never do that. Yeah. I'm a person... I don't follow my friends' significant others until they've been around for a minute.
Come on.
And I ask permission.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to say
this. That's a good one
and not to throw my friend under the bus.
What, bitch? She's always me. Listen, Amber, I'm just sitting here trying to talk and learn today. She always started with me.
She love you. You changed my friend's life. I ain't going to lie
Shout out to my babe.
Right, but I'm going to tell you.
That's a good one because I knew you before I knew y'all.
Yeah, I know.
So, look. Early on, and all right, we've been friends like 7-8 years. All right. Oh, you're bringing her around. I'm going to follow her. Now you hate the bitch. I'm still following her.
I'm following that bitch.
Yeah, like, I'm not going to keep doing this. So I'm not gonna lie, it took a while to follow Britt because like if she gonna be around, all right, she's sticking around. I'm a follower. But
that's a good point.
Now I got 5 bitches that don't even like. Come on now.
It's awkward.
It's awkward.
It's awkward.
What? Because I'm not gonna follow you until I know you sticking around.
Solid. You gotta be solid for a while. Yeah.
That's fair.
And I don't. And also, it is a little awkward. Like you just following somebody girl right away too. What you were saying. Okay.
Yeah. Unless like I already. Unless
so
they're
happy you settled my
influencers or
friend
something,
down.
that changes things. Like influencers. Like, hey, why don't you follow me? You know, whatever. I got this connect. Whatever that happens. Yeah. But I think it's a level of respect for all parties because I have so many friends right now that follow every goddamn ex that I ever had. And then I'm just like, at some point, no, a lot of them I'm really cool with. Like, we're good. And I love that. Some people come in and they're like, I don't like that you're cool with your ex. I'm sorry. But for me, it should show you that I'm respectful. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should show some good things, not bad things, because there's boundaries.
So
okay, tell me.
Look, bonus question. Look. So when they break up, all right, say if you got a friend, they together, you follow their partner. When they break up, do you unfollow the partner that they broke up with, or do you keep following them?
Oh, well, I mean, okay, so depending on their dynamic, there's a lot of people that break up, they're still cool. Yeah. And there's some people I gotta be like, okay, I'm gonna do it next month, friend. She looking right now. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
She gonna feel some type of way because people they show up on me at parties like, you unfollow me.
Right. Like, how do you even know? How do you know that I followed you?
That's
why would you bring it up
there's
this
probably
way?
So many people I'm following that unfollow me and I don't even know.
And I don't even care at this point.
I don't pay attention to that.
So I agree. Like, I don't have beef with none of my exes, right? Mm-hmm. But I do feel like you can't be like, there's no reason to still be cool with you. Because I do feel like that's
What's the point?
Yeah, because, and the thing is, I get it. Yo, especially me, I'm an introvert. So like, if you my girl, you like my best friend too, right? So these are all people that at one point I looked at as like my closest friend. Mm-hmm. So it's so hard to let go of that, right? Mm-hmm. But like to get into another relationship and make my girl feel 100% secure and just to be even totally focused on her. Not saying like I still love this person or nothing, but fuck it, we got a lot of memories together. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be reminded of you. I don't want none of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to focus on what I got. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, like, there was a point that, like, yo, almost, I got so many exes that I ain't gonna lie, like, you could be my friend. And maybe, like, years later, like, we can, like, be friends. But, like, I don't know. I don't think you should be holding on to all that.
I feel what you're saying. And I think that there's always ways, because I lead with always trying to make my partner feel safe, feel secure, feel good, like, always. So I always want to do that. I always want to check in. But if you're doing that, there's timing for that too. Yeah. If you're doing that at hi, hello, like, you don't even know me like that. You don't know what's going on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I always want to respect my partner. So yes, there's creating boundaries and there's compromise and all of that. But what I mean is like having respect or knowing that like my relationships ended without pettiness or toxicity or abuse or anything like that. And knowing that we said, yo, go forth.
You know what I'm saying? And you pass cross with the, cross paths with them, it's respect.
Yes. Yeah. And knowing that we're supporting each other and not that like, oh, I can't go to that event because so-and-so. I can't do that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. As soon
as I date a girl, she can't go nowhere because of somebody.
Bruh. Yeah. And I've dealt with that and it's like,
the picture was painted.
I can't go nowhere.
I gotta go. This is not going there for me.
And then I'm a promoter. So like, for them, like my exes, they don't want, if they friends want to come to my party, now they don't want to come. The friends like, yo, I ain't been there. I want to come so bad.
Hey, but Britt petty though.
For your
exes. She petty though, because this was years ago. She was talking to like this one girl. The one girl was in VIP, bottles, all. They stopped talking. Britt text our cashier was like, if she comes, she got to pay.
Period.
Because you don't get those same perks. Like, if we're not together, why would you come to the club, expect to still get in free, still get in the section?
Bitch, that was last week, guys.
I mean,
last week
told you what's up. Aquariuses have people attracted to them. Like, naturally. It just happens. Like,
they just fucking happen.
Okay, right? I'm talking for you.
Go ahead, President. My bad, President. Go ahead, President.
You can't add on to it.
Go ahead, President. Go ahead.
They do. Like, people do vibe and go towards them or whatever, but it's her Leo moon. Or whatever you got in your chart.
No. I did a Leo,
I picked you up, friend, and now I'm...
Oh, damn. Read me. You reading me? Damn.
She read you.
I should have never said nothing. All right, let's get back to the friend that you was talking to.
Oh, what?
The girl. All right, my bad. We got so sidetracked. All right, so you were saying that you have talked to a person that used to date your friend.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's where we
years.
So, so I felt a certain way. I didn't even want to go forth with even like the thought of. And my friend literally came on set and had a whole situation with me. It was like, listen, this makes sense. I love y'all so much. This makes more sense than anything.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's good.
Yeah.
Like literally. And it was the most like grown thing because we are grown, and this person was extremely close to me already. So I guess like the vibe made sense to people. It was like, oh, y'all would make sense. You know what I mean? And
that's some shit right
there.
Yeah,
it was just really deep. Like, everybody's crying and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all were crying?
No, like some mass tears. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just like really deep. Support. I think when they had a talk together, they were crying and shit. But like, it got deep. But but other than that, I haven't experienced that. Other than like someone being like I've had to be like, hey, yo, I saw that you follow her. You know, whatever. That's happened a couple times where we're just like, oh, is it much? And we move forward. Whatever. But I go my lesbian career. I literally try to avoid all of that
because it happens. Like especially if you're in a certain like industry.
I do think
you feel me?
Yeah.
You need to approach the person, your friend, and just have it, yo, I'm not gonna lie, we're feeling each other. I know you dated her.
Yeah.
Respectfully, I want to approach you first.
And did you do it immediately or this was like after?
This was immediately before anything.
See, I think that's what.
Before I even start texting and.
Before I even like. Well,
so how'd you even know like you were into this? Like how'd y'all even?
I wasn't at first because the person was so close to me that I was scared of like doing anything. But I let like people around me know that I can't even consider this because I don't want to mess up friendship and I don't want to mess up other friendship.
This is for the show though.
Yeah, well, it happened to be it. My best friend ended up to be on the show, and I was really excited about it because I'm like, yeah, she can help me out. But she was casted months before I was.
Wow.
She was supposed to be on that first season that they were shooting, and I was going to do mine. Okay. So being on here, like the producers were like pushing us, and I was like, yo, y'all need to chill. I was honestly threatened to walk off because I'm like, you're not going to mess up my friendship. I dated my best friend in college.
That's the morals.
My first love.
You dated your best friend?
In college.
In college.
And it was my first real love. And then when we broke up, it was the worst. It was the worst thing. Friends chose sides. You know what I'm saying? It's like my life like felt like it ended at the time. It was your first time being in love. So I was like, I'll never do that shit.
That first heartbreak feel different, right?
The first one, I was sick.
Y'all, I lost so much weight.
No, for real. My first, I was so depressed.
By the time I picked myself up off the couch, I went outside and I was like, oh my God, people think I'm cute.
I'm still that guy.
Oh my God. And it was nice.
Yeah.
It was harder for me because I was in like a real secluded area. There was hardly any gay people. It was like my college, but like, it was called California, Pennsylvania. It was like outside of Pittsburgh.
California, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, so it wasn't like no gay people. So it hit way different if it'd be like just somebody to have somebody entertain. Yeah, somebody entertain.
I ain't got no other.
I was like, damn, ain't no.
I gotta turn a bitch out now, God.
No, but it was like nobody even I was attracted to.
Yeah.
And then she was dating a basketball. She started dating a basketball player, and we was living together because this was our last term. I was about to graduate.
This pots and pans?
Yes, this pot. Why you call her pots? It ended bad.
She got
hit with pots and pans? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. All right, not too much.
I'm so sorry.
I went to court. Yo, I don't
You didn't tell me you go to court. You didn't tell me this part. This story. Hey, eXeL stories be having levels. I learn something new about same stories all the time.
So somebody called, what is it called? Like when you have like, it's not domestic violence. It's like, public
violence.
Public violence.
It's like disorderly conduct.
Okay, there we go.
My bad.
Same thing.
All right, somebody called the police. The police came.
I dropped the ball.
So we went to court for like a little misdemeanor or something. So I had to take.
Not you a criminal.
No, bitch. I had
to take the pot to court.
Yes, the pot was dented. The pot was dented. I am a college graduate, bitch. I am not about to get no misdemeanor under me.
Yeah.
If I was in that courtroom, motherfucker, what'd you pull it out of?
Bitch, I can't remember, but that is
hilarious. It was in a briefcase. It was in a briefcase.
You didn't wait. You brought the physical pot. You could have brought a picture.
The pot was dented.
You could have brought a Google image.
No. I brought pictures of my fucking knees bruised.
Okay.
The crazy thing is, me and the girl, like, 3 years later, reconnected. No, like 6 years later.
Did y'all talk about the pots and pans?
Oh, I'm sure we did. All right. But anyway, yeah.
Damn.
I forgot.
You didn't tell me that part. I'm just picturing you pulling out a briefcase like, Your Honor, here's it.
So did that have something to do with a friend dating?
No, I don't even know how we even got to that.
Pots and pans?
Yeah.
They'll know.
We just be having conversations, you know what I'm saying? But, damn, how did we even get to that?
Let's think.
No, we were talking
Let's backtrack.
We were talking about like
small place. You don't have any options.
I was talking about, yes.
You don't have any options.
How you said like, you went outside and you was like, y'all like me.
Oh.
See, I went, like, my first heartbreak was this. I got so depressed because there was nobody to distract me from that. And she was dating a basketball player on the college team. And I'm out here like,
you couldn't go outside.
And I ain't gonna lie.
That's fucked up, man.
No, but
outside for you.
The crazy thing is, like, you can be like the flyest person in the world. But like when you at your low point, can't nobody take you out of that mindset of like, don't nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially, like I said, that's the only time like ain't no options. I wish I was like in Baltimore or something or Atlanta. I've been like,
yeah. Do you believe in rebounds? Like, do you feel like that's a healthy thing to indulge in? Rebounds?
I don't like that term.
You know what it is.
But I know, but she president. Come on, president.
Yeah. It is what it is.
I don't like the term, but I understand the vibe of it, right?
You do rebound. That's why she don't like it. I'm about to read you now, Virgo. You don't like it because you've done it.
Yeah, I am a flirt, like a, you know what I'm saying, a affectionate person or whatever,
Come
right?
on now.
I don't like to be alone.
Yeah.
But the first thing that I had to deal with after my second relationship on the internet and like, I thought we were going to get married and stuff. So like that moving out and stuff, that was like hard for me.
Yes.
And so I'm in this place of like, I'm living by myself for the first time after 3 years. I have to find myself again. And then my confidence was really killed in that relationship in so many different ways. And so I was kind of baby stepping, putting my toes in or whatever out there or whatever. But like, so I started to just kind of put myself out there and like, date. And I really found that I learned more about myself in the dating, like, and like 1 date, 2 date, whatever, flirt and whatever. So I like, my friends called it like my postseason, but I'm not.
Yes, sir. Hey, I remember my whole season. Shit was lit. Sorry, babe. Hey, I was outside, man. I like, God damn, I can't keep living like this, man. My cat meeting different people like bitches and I can't keep up, man.
No, okay.
It was not that long ago. When she says her cat, she just had her cat for 3 years. She been with her girl for 2 years, so.
Yeah.
It was the year before that. Don't worry.
You exposing your shit, bruh.
She knows all about it. You know what I'm saying? So do you feel like when you move on quick, per se, do you find time to heal, or should you give yourself more time versus just going to the next girl? Like, should you be alone for a second?
Yeah. Well, it depends on where you're at, right? So like the reason why I was able to do that in like, let's say the first relationship we were talking about, right? I just was checked out for years before whatever. So people thought that I moved on with the next one quickly, but I was checked out for so long. And then I was open at that point because I had been for a while. And so by the time I met her, it seemed really quick to people, but it really wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? So I was very much ready and like wanting or whatever, right? Yeah. So after that one, I needed healing. So I showed up to like vibes or whatever. I would say like maybe like dates, vibes, whatever. It's being like, I'm going through this right now. This is all I have the capacity for. Is that fun for you? Like, is that cool for you? I'm just looking to have fun and like smile, have a good time. If they're into that, cool. Most of the time, hell no.
Right.
I don't know why.
Like you talked about your ex for 30 minutes. I'm going to leave.
And that's happened to me, but it was for a reason. Like once I get really good with someone and we're vibing, I have to tell you about my exes so you know what I've been through, so you know why I'm a certain way and why I act a certain way. But not at high hello. We're not talking.
No, I think there's a certain time.
We just talking about that. Like on the first date, if you bring up your ex,
that's great.
You still going through it.
Yes.
Still going through it.
But I mean, I probably
it depends how you bring them up. Like
I probably did in a way of being like, hey, I'm healing from a situation. My ex right now, I'm just looking to have fun.
Hey, I'm healing.
Yeah.
How are you?
No, for real. Like, but they appreciate that up front.
Because I'm married, but on our first vibe, I love how you said that, because I even told her like, yo, this not a date, because I'm just getting out some shit. But I was living with my ex, but I was checked out. I mean, we was broken up. I was broke. All right. All right. So I was trying to save up some money, but I had to tell after like we was like talking for an hour. Hey, let me be straight up. I still live with my ex.
This is going great, but I gotta let you know
because
something.
you do gotta establish some things, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna talk about this bitch forever, but let me just throw that out there.
People should be more honest, because that's how shit gets fucked up, because they gonna eventually find out, it's like, why you didn't just tell me? And now it's a whole situation.
Yeah, because now you trying to come to my house and it's not the perfect time to tell you.
Shit. See, that's why you got to lead with it up front, but also respecting the other person enough to give them an opt-in, opt-out button, right?
Yes.
Exactly. Can I deal with this or not? And most of the time, I'm not going to lie, they'll be like, I'll do the same shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or I know I did that 6 months ago or last year. They understand. So then they're like, thank you for telling me.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
And now you want some grown shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gotta grow up, y'all. Gotta grow up, y'all.
I hate you.
Aaron Britt for president. Aaron Britt for president.
Hey, y'all, Britt is so fake, and she was doing all this on Mal episode, but when
Mal didn't want it, though. She kept telling me, like, respectfully, I have to decline. So now I'm like, yo, vice president, cool.
But when you
follow up with her, too, like, yo.
At first, I thought you was just like, but when we say it, like, it makes sense. You got a mural.
I'm dead ass.
Like, come on now. So,
absolutely.
Did you know Mal before Ultimatum?
Yeah, I mean, just from seeing around, you know what I'm saying? But it was the show that made me like be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? And I went and seeked her out. Yeah. And then I don't know, it was a Virgo vibe, because I'm not, like, I said this on one of my friends' podcasts too. Like, I'm a little bit in love with her. Like, let's be real. Like, I would really get with you. But I just like, I love who you are. And I think because we're just like we're so much alike. It's crazy. But the difference with like, I think her morals and how she leads is very much like a leader.
She's explaining why she's president and now it's vice president.
No, I already see it. Run me down the campaign though, so I can make my points.
The difference between us is I'm really gonna go like, you know, like yell about some, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like, my passions lead me to be a little bit more aggressive than Mal.
But that's so
the
dope.
Thought is still there.
Because you're willing to go against TV shows and you're really, it's hard, especially as with a platform like you, to really speak up about some stuff, because you know there's repercussions. Yeah. Like, even like just backlash or anything, like it's different than like 5 people disagreeing to like feeling like everybody's against you, and then a year later you might be like, see, I told y'all.
No, because everybody goes like in your position, people go through that all the time, but a lot of people don't stand on business and be like, yo, respectfully, I'm gonna have to pull back, because when a check is involved, people will put up with the most, like, they know they don't rock with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to morals and stuff like that, but when that money's involved, I feel like people really be selling out and doing a lot of shit that they know, like, they really don't respect it.
Yeah, but I know you got morals, because you done said like you put down 5 shows before you even got on this morals. Last date.
Well, I mean, but that's just like
size 10 shoe.
That's just trying to be I don't know. I'm just passionate about our community and protecting it. Like, I got dragged for saying there's no stud bisexuals, right? And people came at me crazy online.
Why?
The youngins, because they're very much, you know, F a label, whatever, and that's cool. Yeah. But it was me protecting the word stud, because you want to say, they really want to say I'm a masculine bisexual. Just say that. Right. But when you take a term that's specifically made for lesbians of color and their experience,
I get what you're saying.
And lesbians of color, like, so and then say.
Somebody just said it. So stud mean like a black lesbian?
Yes. So the original term.
I'm not a stud.
Well,
oh my
later
God.
on in life.
What are you then?
Later on in life, we incorporated the Latin community too.
Oh, and I'm a stud again. No, I'm weak.
But it depends on where it is, because there's some areas in the South that like, no, it's just black lesbian experience. Yeah. Or like whatever. But then there's a lot of like publications or whatever. You can read about this and where the term stud came from. The term stud derived from slavery, by the way.
Oh,
right?
Oh,
damn. I'm not.
It gets deep. So I talked about this on some videos before of like how that came to be. Yeah. So really, like, long story short, it was slave owners labeling studs as the more, you know, the ones that could do more work, the very like, you know, good looking, that they might want to, you know, like whatever. It's like that, whatever. And then so when women wanted to not, you know, do their jobs and wanted to try to look like a man, then where it came from was, oh, that's not a woman, that's a stud. And trying to label the woman that wanted to work, do the male jobs
That's
as
crazy.
a stud, and that's where it came from.
Never
and
knew
then
that.
later on,
I seen somebody say like stud is a black, and I was like, I never heard of that, but now you breaking
crazy.
it down.
Yeah, and then so later on when like there was actually like black lesbians on the low, the gay lesbian things, and they were dressed in masks, then they were labeled studs because they were doing the male jobs. You get what I'm saying? And so that's where it comes from. So when I'm sitting there trying to protect it, it's like, there's the lesbian community is the one like letter in the community I have literally opened up for everybody.
Right.
So then when we're like, oh, can we have this one thing still though? It's like everybody attacked me, and it was like, no, with love. Like,
so people attacked you because you said a stud can't be bisexual.
Yeah, a stud is a lesbian.
And we talked about that on the show.
Film. Somebody said a film can't be bisexual.
They said a femme and a stud can't be bisexual.
Yeah, and at first I didn't get it, but now I do get it. If that a film is technically a feminine lesbian, she's not bisexual.
Well, that's where we're not sure because
who's we?
The reason why, because
her in the office,
feminine and masculine, nobody can claim that.
Right.
Everybody has feminine and masculine qualities, like whatever.
Yeah.
But stud is specific to the black lesbian experience and Latinx.
So femme is like.
Femme is just
you're feminine.
Yeah, it's just feminine and masculine.
See, they're trying to coin it as
everybody
feminine
can
and
be
masculine. It's not femme and stud.
And the girl post, she was trying to coin it.
Our 100th episode, you done broke the fucking internet with this. We didn't know this whole time.
It's just a representation. So like, yes, if I'm more masculine presenting, I can be a bisexual. I can be straight. I can be everything. There's mask presenting straight women.
Yes.
There's, you know what I'm saying? You can be all over the place.
I know.
That's why I'm defending. That's why I'm defending stud, because it's specific to a specific
right.
But like what you guys were saying, I got dragged for that, and then the Trumpers come at me all the time.
Why the fuck they coming for you?
Because they know I'm not vibing with them, and that's fine. On the internet originally, all the Bible. Bible thumpers were coming for me too.
Oh, they do that.
And it's fine. They didn't realize I grew up in the church, so I was hitting them with some stuff they weren't ready for.
We need to call you because I had a Bible thumper that got delivered. And I already talked about this on the episode, but basically they were saying that they found God, and then they were showing pictures of when they were a stud.
Was this Jackie Hill?
No.
Perry?
No.
I want to drag her so bad. I want to have an interview with her.
Jackie Hill Perry?
Because she's married to a man?
Yes. She used to be a lesbian on YouTube and sing.
I feel like I just seen
and have songs, and then she found herself.
Jackie
but now she uses her platform to drag LGBTQ people
instead of just
like that. Just move forward. Yeah. Just do you.
Like if you found
and so I don't like that.
So she preaches,
I think I've seen her before.
right? So talk about that. Can you talk about that real quick? Because when you say you want to drag her, not necessarily like her, but just I feel like, if your preference changed or whatever, you don't need to make it sound like you was a demon because you was gay.
Exactly.
And that's what I said to the girl. But I don't know the Bible like that. But all I am more of a spiritual person where I know what is right and wrong and what feels good or not.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's cool, that's fine, but you don't got to make it feel like now you're making as much as you're preaching God's word, you're making every gay person feel like they can't follow God because they're gay.
Yeah.
And that's the opposite of what you should be doing as a God's child.
Exactly. Facts. You're judging and you're doing all the things in the Bible that Jesus didn't do. Exactly. Jesus was kicking it with the people that nobody wanted to kick it with. And y'all forget that. I'm saying, y'all forget that. He had the lepers and the prostitutes up in the, you know what I'm saying, in the club with him, chilling. And then y'all want to sit here and judge people for being different than you. But you sin every goddamn day.
Every day.
Every day. Even just by, we're not supposed to eat shrimp.
Exactly.
So
how?
My
wait a minute,
yo, we sinners, it's fine.
Wait a minute,
we're basing our lives off of a book that we're not supposed to eat crustaceans.
We get so distracted.
Y'all, but listen, at the end of the day, I love religion.
Cut her mic.
No, shrimp is crazy. You didn't tell me this part of the campaign.
I'm not preaching this though, man.
You ain't shrimp. You cannot vote for me. I don't like shrimp either.
I'm accepting everybody.
We get
everybody eats shrimp. I'm just saying, like, if we gonna talk about, there's more than 10 commandments.
Yeah.
First of all, okay. So y'all just trying to do all this or whatever, but there's all these sins, and y'all want to hold one higher than the other. But also, there's the problem that I have with established religion and how people are going about it is they're using it to judge and put other people down, and then becoming exactly the opposite of what it preaches.
Yeah,
and using people to like to go about life in a certain way that is not for everybody, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Trying to control us, man.
Control is what I really meant to say. My whole thing is like, I came from religion, all that. It's cool. But we're also basing our life off a book that was written all these years ago that don't have nothing to do with where we're at right now as humanity, as humans.
Right.
And then my other thing is, and people are going to get mad at me for this.
It's okay.
I said this yesterday too.
They mad at us all.
The Bible was written 400 years after everything happened.
Right.
If
gotta
we play,
be a little foggy memory. Like, how y'all remembering? Come on now.
I'm saying, if we play secret telephone right now, and we just the people in this room, if I say something to her, she says it to her, she says it to her, she says it to her, and then to him, and he tells me, is the story different?
Yeah, Leo, so you know it's going to be a lie.
It's going to be a lie for sure.
400 years?
Yeah, come on now. Ain't no way you recollecting all that.
Who checked the vibes? Like, I don't know. So
the vibes is crazy.
That's the Virgo in me.
I really I think the same as well. And when I just realized like religion is really just to control us, I'm more of a spiritual person as well. I just gotta let people do them. I'll be like, yo, end of the day gotta end.
I'm fucking with you. That's why I need you, because I can't call on her. I'm gonna tag her and she gonna say at the end of the day,
no, because the person kind of like, I was cool with them. You know, that's the person that got delivered.
Yeah.
And they
unfollowed me and I was like, yo, I was really cool with you. And they like, yeah, I just don't want any gay friends anymore. I'm like, God.
And the crazy
thing, not God, but God. Like,
no,
damn.
When I responded on there, it was very respectful because like, yo, I'm happy you found God.
Right.
I just hate that you make it sound like because we gay, we can't find God.
Just don't tear everybody down. Because it's like, I'm going to be
Did you eat shrimp today? Get out my face then. I wish another shrimp eating person would try to call me out for anything, Amber. I am going to call you immediately.
I will send you the scripture.
Please. I mean, about shrimp?
No, for real.
The crazy part is there's something about like looking like a tomboy and stuff, but even like this girl that we said, it still looked like you kind of want to be a stud. You know what I mean? And it kind of like feel like inside you might not be that happy, and you're doing it for everybody else. And I always say like you can be a good person, but don't be dying inside for everybody else to live.
I'm saying, and that's where the anger comes from. Well, first I want to say like with what you're saying about religion, because there are some amazing preachers, because I will still go to certain churches that are like non-denominational, spiritual, whatever, or even if they are, because I was raised Baptist and Catholic, right? Okay. And so I will go, and they know how to take the word and really make it you know what I'm saying, relatable to where everybody's at. And that's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Bring people and teach them some things, right? Don't put other people down and leave people as like human hating people. Like that's not what the vibe, right? Yeah. But like the other thing that you're saying is like, that's why I feel bad for people in the closet. Like when they come for me, I don't even, let's really think about it, y'all. The people that like, why do you have so much energy, negative energy towards us? Live your life. You don't even have to be thinking about us, but you wake up thinking about us because we are you deep inside, because we're able to live and you're not, because you have some demons or whatever you want to call it. You have some battles inside of like your sexuality, but you decide to take it out on us because you can't live that. Right. And it's just like, I'm sorry, baby, really, but when you come out, holla at me because I'll love on you.
Right.
I literally witnessed that.
Don't worry about it.
I literally witnessed that. Some like young, just somebody just blatantly saying hateful stuff, and then they came out. And then the crazy thing is, when they came out, I remember us playing basketball at a park, and her mom pulling up and like, y'all fucking dykes, and it was like, yo, you were like raised in this, so you had to hate it, but it's in you. You know what I'm saying? And her mom came out, and eventually her mom
was gay too?
No. I'm saying eventually her mom accepted us, but it was just like, this is why you do so much hate, because yo, if you're not gay, like just live your life, like let everybody live their life. But when they are like so hateful, it's questionable. Like, what? And you're not even like religious. Like, why are you so hateful and you're not even like?
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So I got a question. Then I know the crazy thing is, we going all over because you're the president.
Yeah.
And we going with the flow.
I've never been in the same room as the president, so I'm trying to get everything off my chest.
No, and what I love about the show is like, and I want to make this clear to everybody, it's not an interview, it's more of a conversation.
Absolutely,
right?
Yeah.
So like you might say something that might trigger something to us like, damn.
Pots and pans.
Yeah. All right, not too much. All right.
We got Harriet is a known person up here. You want to learn about Harriet today?
No.
All of our guests know about Harriet and Pots and Pans.
The crazy thing is we talk about like our real life story, and we had a live show, and somebody came up and was like, eXeL, I went through the same thing you went through with this ex. I'm like, God damn.
They mentioned Harriet
at
a live show.
Yeah, I was like, is she here? Because she from Rhode Island.
Yeah,
and we was in New York or something. I got nervous. But anyway. All right. Because we talked about it briefly, but like, you're not single?
No, I have been, and right now I'm like in a vibe.
You're yellow.
Yeah, well,
if it's a traffic light.
Yeah, I know.
You don't want to claim it.
I'm in a vibe, and like
a vibe is
I'm
crazy.
trying to see if it works out.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have been single, and I've been mad about it for a while. Like my whole thing is like, where my wife at?
Okay,
I'm tired.
Ghetto out here.
Yeah,
the dating scene I heard is pretty crazy.
Yeah, in LA, it's not easy.
I can imagine.
It's really not.
I can imagine. The crazy thing is, my friend just joined a dating app, right? And it literally 3 minutes. 3 minutes started her profile. You know who it is. She was at my house, okay? She's at my house today.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
All right. Yep. So literally 3 minutes, had 5 messages.
That's so crazy.
They were very not so attractive people. One person said, hey, I'm looking for a girlfriend for me and my man.
Whoa!
Like it's just, she was like,
you know what I would have said? How much?
Oh, I hate you. Look, Aaron said, facts.
I want to go to
I just was telling my friend that was here this morning, I had hella dudes in my DM, and I was about to say, send 10,000 in my Cash App.
Okay.
And we'll talk about it.
Okay. I want to go to STK, and I want to get picked up in a black car.
Okay.
Simple shit.
14
I don't
karat.
want the 24K.
I got you. You want to go on that date, friend? I got you.
She ain't gonna let me go on that date.
Oh, can I take her on a date?
Can I? Okay.
Wow, Brandy.
I was about to say, you wasn't the poly. You paying?
Okay.
Oh, I'm not invited. She like,
no, you come in. I'm gonna pick
I like Spanish.
I'm gonna pick everybody up. It's a friend date.
I want
Can I love it? Can I love on my stuff?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, do you prefer like people that are like within the influencer community or somebody chill? Are you not saying who it is that you're talking to? Like that's low key right now?
Oh no, it's like I'm gonna talk in general.
Okay.
I'm like open to everything, right? Because I've had people that are not in the world at all, and they've been a good balance. And then I've had people that are in the life, and it became so easy because they became a good balance, right?
Right.
Of like being like, let me get your content. You know what I'm saying? We hit it, and then we hit the content, and then we like live our life. You know, have a good time at the thing. So I did notice that someone kind of understanding that life in the realm or whatever, I had an easier time with. I didn't have to explain so much. Then it's not like I'm anti that, but like it did make the process a little bit easier of us like moving forward.
Yeah. All right. And just lastly, would you give 5 tips on dating an influencer or somebody of your stature? Because I feel like some people might have known you for years, and not that they're fanned out, but like they have a certain perspective or something. So just for anybody, like, hey, if you're dating somebody that's popping, these is 5 tips.
Ooh, Lord. Okay. Because like I have the most awkward, and this is why I say on some things like lesbians don't really like me, because oftentimes when I like host our spaces and stuff, the way that I'm approached is so weird. I'm like, did you hear yourself? Like, where are we supposed to go from there? How am I supposed to take this? Like somebody will come up and be like, yo, why are you hosting a party? Why do people know you? Like things like that. And I'm just like, okay, so in this drunk state of my mind right now, you want me to like answer this question right now? Like the Instagram's right there or whatever it is. It just feels like awkward. Like, where do we go from here?
Yeah.
But one thing I would say is like, I can't speak for everybody. I'm separated from what I do. Like, I know that people see like people on a platform and feel like they move a certain way. I'm not like that. Like, come talk to me, come give me a hug. Like, I'm about our people. Like, that's it. So I don't, when I'm like faced with that or somebody comes with me like that, I really don't know what to do with that. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then So that's one thing. The other thing is like you can't get mad at comments and DMs. I didn't ask for that.
Do not reply.
I didn't ask for that though. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't, like, I've been doing this for a minute. Like, I'm not one of the people that are in, like, I'm not hitting people back and stuff like that. So you being like, oh, you know this person who's mad, like, there's no way we can ever, that's crazy.
So that's not going to stop.
It's a full internet of people out here.
You could get 3. You could get 3.
Yeah, 3 is good.
3 is good.
Yeah, because, like, I'm just thinking about the top things. And, like, I think just, like,
what if somebody already knows, like, they follow, like, they watch your YouTubes? Like, what they already know about you? You still open to dating them? Or is it kind of like, are you a fan?
I mean, yeah. I've had people, like, I started dating, went and watched old stuff. And I
see, that's different. Because that's just like if I start talking to you, I'm going to scroll down your Instagram.
Yeah, you got to.
So that's different. But they already know everything you done. But they know your ex's names. They don't even, hey, baby, you don't got to tell me you've been through that. I already know you've been through that.
I saw that video.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's the energy that you bring. Because I've had people come with energy as like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a little like, you know, but then I've had people come with an energy of like, oh no, like, I know who you are. And I think, you know what I'm saying, you're dope. I get you as a person versus like what everybody else kind of might take from you.
Right.
And I think that's cool. So
yeah. I don't think they got to talk to you about like that kind of shit. Like if you're trying to get to know me, get to know me. We ain't got to talk about my YouTube. We don't got to talk about my Instagram.
Yo, that's the number 3.
Know me. Yeah.
Why are we even bringing this up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's a red flag to me. Like
for it, one girl told me, she's like, oh, your I forgot what platform she said, whether it was Instagram. She was just like, oh, your Instagram's the least attractive thing about you.
What?
And that's
what?
See, all right, that's my cancer in me.
But like, what made her even say that? Yeah. Did you ask?
I literally was just like, how did you want me to take that?
Right.
Or like what was the response you were expecting? Yeah. And like, I feel like it was a heightened version of her being like, you're awesome in person.
Yeah.
Maybe. Because she didn't say that.
She just said it wrong.
I mean, I'm hoping. I don't know because she didn't say that.
For real. Because she was panicking. She met her, I got one chance.
But like, it just felt like a diss. And then I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm the same person, but I'm also separated. But also it just felt like that wasn't nice.
Right.
How do we start here?
Yeah.
What do you want me to say?
Right.
Yeah.
No, people can be very awkward. Like, I can't think of shit off the top of my head, but I've had some very awkward encounters. Like, what am I supposed to, like, or people will try to make me, like, upset at other people. Like, yo, I see they're doing the same party theme as you. Okay. I didn't create this party theme.
Yeah.
Like, everybody does a hold down. What do you want me to do?
Right. First of all, everybody was doing a hold down. It was real weird because everybody, it must have been Beyonce or something, the cowboy.
But everybody did it. But I just feel like I don't think people are like, they don't understand like the energy. Like, yo, what is the purpose of you even saying that? It's kind of like you trying to get me rattled up.
Yeah.
Or get me upset. And it's like, I don't really care about that.
And I think that's the thing too, is like, why are we starting off like this? I don't like that.
People be miserable. I think people just be, they ain't got nothing to talk about. Honestly, that's what it is too.
It's no, just people are weird.
And the reason why I can't go on apps, because I've had so many times
Amber,
where people,
you don't need to be on no fucking
they gonna think you catfish. They gonna, this is not Amber.
They have catfish on of me already on like some of these apps. But
I believe it.
I'm an in-person person anyway, so
yeah, I feel that.
Amber for president.
Well, listen, I hope we get, because look, I know you got some fans that know your whole life story, all right? And I hope we gave them some satisfaction, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be like, why you ask her this? We already know this. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But, yo, you seem really dope. And, like, I'm not going to lie. Like, you're inspiring because you make me feel like we need to do more for the community. Not like beneficial to us. Just even speak up on stuff that, like, there's so many times, like, we like, this not represented right. But we just be like, damn, that's another thing not represented right. But the fact that you speak up and you have such a huge platform where, like, you need to use that platform, but you can get a lot of negative feedback, but, like, you're standing on business.
Big business.
You know what I'm saying? So it's motivating.
But I feel like y'all do. Because there's a lot of topics that I see y'all cover, and it is like going against like the stereotype, which I love.
Yeah.
And y'all aren't afraid to talk about it or even bring it up because a lot of subjects are like taboo and y'all like, no, we gonna talk about it. No, we gonna kill this. Why this? Why that? You know what I'm saying?
And
they be trying to drag us in them comments.
And
it
shows that like even if you're gay, you don't have one perspective. Correct. You know what I'm saying? Like we could feel like within the gay community, we could be like, oh shit, like that, or you know what I mean? Or just like having conversations, like you said, taboo, that like not being afraid of like even the community saying like, nah, this is wrong. Don't talk about this because the community makes people feel like they can't talk about certain things.
Judgmental,
you know what I mean?
Like,
and like, but the thing is, we have respect for everybody, and like we welcome everybody on the platform. Even the girl that we said that said she was delivered, we wanted her on here and to have a real conversation, not bash her, nothing. And the crazy thing is, she ain't want to come up. And I feel like, yo, if you are following God's word, like you would come up here and try to motivate all of us.
Yeah, share some stuff we need.
It's
and there's
crazy.
probably people who can relate to it as well that might learn something from it. So we're gonna get Bishop up here. We have a gay bishop in Atlanta. He's gonna come up here, and I think
really? Because where's the one that I know of? I thought she was
Bishop
here.
Allen.
It was here.
It's a guy.
She lives here.
That I know. I thought she was.
If so,
I'm
link
us
with her. But listen, Amber, it's our 100th
It's
episode.
100.
We appreciate
it's
you.
100.
Let's take a drink. Hey, I still got my little shot left.
I never took my shot neither.
You so fake.
You didn't take that?
You took yours?
I took time
most
ago.
of mine.
Oh,
most.
All right, I don't take shots.
This is how it's gonna be tonight. I'm a shot taker.
I'm a lady, Amber.
Yeah, she's
I'm
not
a
taking no shots. I'll take shots with you, Amber.
I'm a lady. Give me a little one. I'm a lady too. But listen, I'm not going to run for any political position. And I always say this until I'm accepted. Wait, until I'm accepted and that everybody's going to be cool, that I'm still going to host parties. I like to get people drunk with the good intentions. I'm going to run with a grill in my mouth. I just need everybody to know where I'm coming from. But like you bringing this up because I stopped making political content because I'm actually in it now.
But you're a commissioner.
I'm a commissioner. And like, the boards that I
want this to be a whole conversation.
But we have like, I'm on the board for our DA specifically to protect the LGBTQ community in LA. There's a lot of things, but we all got to be more active.
Not with the shot.
Parks Cannon is a big deal. She was the first Black
Parks.
LGBTQ state assembly.
Facts.
She's here with y'all.
Facts.
She's running a new campaign and we all need to support her.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? She just sent me the link a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
So,
please text us like anything we need to be paying attention to, too.
I got y'all.
We definitely need a part 2 because that was a whole other conversation, but...
You're running for president. I don't care what you say. Okay?
Thank you for celebrating.
Congress.
Let's
all right,
go.
we'll start there.
Yeah,
all right, fine.
Woo! 100 episode. Thank y'all for creating space for people to watch.
Thank you.
Okay. See some representation because y'all are. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. We did that.
Whole lot of gay shit. Whole lot of gay. I like that.
Boss Britt. We certified. And DJ eXeL.